Okay, we are live again, guys. Okay, give me a hi in the chat if you can hear me clearly. Chalo yaar. Finally, I'm audible. I'm audible. I'm audible. आ जाओ यार जल्दी से हाई लिख दो चैट में 7 people. Come on. Okay. 3 sigma rules, guys. 3 sigma rules of watching us live. 1, like the stream. 2, share it with your friends. And 3, write a hi in the chat. जल्दी से 38 people watching. लाइक भी दबाना है और हाई भी लिखना है जल्दी से. और मेरी आवाज इतनी एको क्यों हो रही है? I'll just get close to the mic. I don't know why my voice is echoing so much. Okay. Okay, so yeah, 50 people watching. I would like to again call my friend Rubleen Kaur for this stream as well. ठीक है तो hi Rubleen,
Hi Kabir. Hi everyone.
how are you doing?
I am good. Hope you're doing well too.
I am doing great. Friday night after office, obviously.
Same.
Everyone does great. Everything is perfect. चलो यार लाइक कर दो यार 52 people watching 50 लाइक भी नहीं हो रहे बताओ ऐसे कैसे चलेगा. Yesterday we hit 200 likes, 250 plus likes. जल्दी से लाइक करो. Okay. So I missed all the highs today. Sanik, Naman, Abir, Vikas, Krish, Indian Dance Club, Nandan, Karan, Kavya, Sneha, Chetan, Sanket, Vikash, Pavan, Ravi Rajneesh. Okay, a lot of people are there today. Come on, guys. 3 more likes to 50 likes and we'll start the stream. Come on. Hit the like button, guys. Friends को बताओ यार. Just send the link to your class groups. ऐसे 2 minute में सारे लोग आ जाएंगे.
Hi everyone.
Okay. 1 second. I'll just open the stream over here so that I can see your chat as well. 1 second देना मेरे को guys. Okay, 57 likes. We're going to start now. Nice. Okay, done. Chalo yaar, let's go. 57 likes and we're going to start. So yaar, welcome back to the stream, guys. Half of you are coming here from yesterday. So how many of you saw the stream that we did yesterday? Give me a yes in the chat or me, anything you can write. Write me. All the people who were there yesterday. How many of you were there yesterday? Give me a me in the chat. All those who saw the stream. Anyone? Okay, first time. Okay, Sai Ram Kumar was there. Okay. Okay. Nandan wasn't there. Abhishek wasn't
Most of them were
there.
new.
Okay, so
Did you
like,
promote it in our own channels?
oh no, I forgot to put this one. I forgot to put today's stream. I was so busy. I'll put it right now.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll put it right now. एक सेकंड में यार डालते हैं ठीक है.
I guess all of them are new here.
All of you are new तो बहुत ही बढ़िया बात है ये तो because We're gonna have a lot of fun, okay, today. We always have a lot of fun on our streams. We try to give you the most. Okay? And यार मेरे ना I think yes he promotes in his channel. हाँ यार अब मैं क्या करूँ, स्ट्रीमर होके स्ट्रीम प्रमोट नहीं करूँगा तो क्या करूँगा, मतलब कैसे कैसे मतलब दिस इज माय जॉब. ओके तो वो तो करना ही पड़ेगा ना. ये ये तो जॉब ही है हमारा. So I can't do anything else. Okay, and I don't know why voice echoes a lot, but हो रही है. I'm so
It's
sorry यार.
actually not echoing for us. I guess
No, it's on the stream.
you
It's on the stream.
are you sure?
Yeah, it sounds as
Because
if
you
I'm
did
sitting in
said,
an empty.
oh, okay.
Is my voice echoing, guys? Is my voice echoing for you guys? Yes. See.
Okay.
No echoing. चलो ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है. Let's go. Okay. So welcome back to the stream, guys. I'm Kabir Singh. Since all of you are new over here, like 95% of you are new over here, I'll give you my introduction. So I am a data analyst intern in EY, Ernst and Young. It's a company which was started in the UK, and now it's, you know, working all over the world. So we are an audit firm, and I am a data analyst over there. So I analyze data of clients like Whirlpool, MI, then Snapdeal, etc., etc. Like a lot of clients. So that's what I do, and then I'm a in-house mentor for Geeks for Geeks. So I take paid live DSA courses and I stream on their YouTube channels. So yeah, and yes, Amisha Nepal, my real name is Kabir Singh. So that is why I name myself Kabir Singh Codes, because if you Google out Kabir Singh, you will never find me. Okay. So yeah, and now I have my friend Rubleen. I would like to give her a chance to give her introduction pretty quick, and then we're going to jump on the topic. So can I have a introduction by you, Rubleen, because everybody is new. So yesterday's introduction
Yeah.
needs to be repeated for them.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I am Rubleen Kaur. I am a support engineer intern at Amazon. I am currently also working here at Geeks for Geeks as a part-time mentor. And yeah, that's actually all about me. So yeah, let's move on
Okay.
with the stream.
Let's move on with the stream now. So, guys, we have come up with the second topic for interviews. Yesterday, we took on how you have to take consideration of your preparation for coding rounds. ठीक है, तो आप लोगों को कोडिंग राउंड्स के लिए कैसे प्रिपेयर करना होता है, इसके ऊपर हमने एक स्ट्रीम करी थी. यू कैन गो एंड चेक आउट द चैनल. You will find the stream there as well. So after this stream, if you want to watch that also, you can have a look. Yesterday also we had a very good crowd. I can't analysis DBMS query. Please tell us some tips to crack interview or company test. ठीक है, बताते बताते. ठीक है. So now, since Rubleen is working in Amazon, it is one of the best product companies out there. It's one of the fan companies. Similarly, when you talk about audit firms or you talk about kind of service-based companies, I won't call them service-based companies because they're audit firms. One of the biggest uh, four biggest audit firms is EY. So I'm working over there. So both of us have a hold on two brands which are actually pretty renowned in the market. So that's why we have come up with a session which is going to actually tell you that do you really need DBMS? Okay, just a sec, guys. Yeah. So do you really need DBMS, or we can manage without that? Okay. So after that, what we're gonna do? Am I completely audible?
Yes, yes, you are.
Okay. Okay. Just a sec. I would like to take a second off. Just a sec.
Yeah, actually, even I need to plug my laptop in,
Give me 1 sec.
and I don't have my charger too.
Okay, okay, no issues. Yeah. So this is all about us. So that's why we are going to tell you about DBMS. So do you want to get your charger pretty quick? I'll remove you from the stream. You get it pretty
Yeah,
fast.
yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. So till Rubleen returns, I'll just tell you about both of our companies so that you have a background check on what actually we are doing, so that it's obviously something which is needed. Otherwise people come and ask कि भाई कौन हो तुम जो ये बता रहे हो. So she has been into Amazon for the past, I guess, 15 days. We both joined our companies on the 17th of January, and we have been working since then. So she works as a support engineer, I work as a data analyst, and we both are doing our respective jobs. Now we are going to tell you, do you actually need DBMS, or do you actually need OS while you're going for an interview? If you need it, then what do you need, how much do you need, etc., etc. Okay, so welcome back, Rubleen. Come on, let's
Hi.
just pretty quick ask her about her interview experience for OS and DBMS. Okay, so we have already covered her Amazon interview experience. You're pretty soon gonna get a video on my interview experience as a data analyst. So,
Yeah.
and now we're gonna cover up that, did she actually have DBMS questions? Did she actually answer OS questions, etc., etc.? Okay, so come on guys, hit the like button. We can touch 100 likes, okay, on this stream. बड़े आराम से ऐसे 100 likes हो जाएंगे. And अपने friends को भी बुला लो यार. We come live every day. थोड़ा मतलब बनता है हमारा, है ना? चलो, Rubleen, can you tell us about how you gave your interview for OS and DBMS, if you had questions or not?
Yes, I did had questions for these, and these are a few of the hot topics actually. So OS, DBMS, and networking too. So the first initial online assessment round I had for Amazon, I got it as an on-campus opportunity. So the first was a common on-campus, online assessment round. So OS and networking were a pretty big part of it. And apart from that, there was a separate section for DBMS. So the first round consisted of all of these, uh, you know, sections. And apart from these, there was a coding round too. So in the OA itself, there were 5 topics, and it was basic computers. Then we had networking, OS, DBMS, and the final technical coding round. So there were 5 topics, and each of these topics had separate MCQ related questions. Most of the questions, I guess, from OS were based on some of the other formula of memory storing, and how to access some of the other memory space. And yeah, so this was not a fact if you know a fact, or let's say, there were not definition based questions. There were real life implementation of the concepts we learn about OS and DBMS. So it was not, and in DBMS there were questions to perform a SQL query or something. So according to our OAs, how we attempted those OAs, we were selected for each and every role in Amazon. So I guess I did pretty good in OS and networking, and that's why I was selected for a support engineer profile. The person who did well in DBMS and SQL queries were referred for the data engineering profiles. So there were different profiles itself from these OAs, and through these OAs only we were categorized in these terms.
Okay. So now, since we are done, okay, one thing is that this stream is not going to be a 1 hour long stream. We are going to cover it up in maximum of half an hour, I guess, to 40 minutes, because this is a topic that is worth giving that much time only. So what I want to say is that if you talk about my interview experience, I had a coding round. In that, they specifically considered asking only DSA problems. After the coding round, like first I had my HR round and then my coding round. I guess I said it the other way around. I had my
Yeah,
coding round, then my HR round, and then I had 2 more on-call interviews. Okay. So when you have on-call interviews, it is not always compulsory to have a OS DPMS round. The way Rubleen had it in her OA only, online assessment only, I did not have it anywhere. But you know what the point was? The actual point was that I had this OS and DBMS in my office. So today, the job of the data analyst of a company is to work over data. And database management system, that is DBMS, is the most important thing in that. So at the end of the day, either you would be asked about it in the interview and they won't even care about asking you all of that in the work scenario, or else they won't care asking about it in the interview and then they'll ask you to work on it after a while. Because if I talk about my work, today I work on a software called as Alteryx, and I work on a data of a specific client and I start processing it. So I use my SQL skills, I put my SQL queries on the data, I consolidate data, and I give them reports. And these reports altogether come after knowing DBMS, because you need to judge that the data that you have been provided, if it is not consolidated, which kind of a data is it? Is it a SAP or an Oracle or etc. etc. So I won't go into the technical terms, but this is what we do. Okay, so at the end of the day, you will require that, and I'll give you one best solution, guys. If in the current sem you have your subject of DBMS and OS, or you're gonna have it in the next coming semesters, try covering it up during that only, because it's another headache to come and sit for a week and prepare for your OS and DBMS. Am I right, Rubleen?
Yeah, absolutely right. Because topics like OS, DBMS, networking are all a part of our college curriculum if you're based of an
Yeah.
engineering student or something. So, if you're from the same computer science background, it won't be a big of a deal because you already have these subjects in your curriculum, in your college curriculum. So, it's better to cover these subjects at that same pace because you won't have to sit hours and hours for watching computer videos, and you have to prepare at the end of the time. So that's better. You prepare accordingly. So which programming language is required for support engineers? I work on Java. There is also a slight possibility if you just know Python, you can work with Python. But most of the people in the team are working on Java because most of the softwares are built on Java. So it depends on
Yeah, one more
company to
thing.
company, I guess.
Yeah, one more thing, that if you consider support engineers, SDs, etc., etc., there you have a choice. But if you consider a data analyst, you do not have a choice. If you know Python, then only you will be able to work upon a specific task, because they use Python language only over there, and SQL is a must. So some places Java and Python, yeah, you can go for Java. I am from ECE background. Can I learn OS or DBMS? Yeah, obviously. A non-IT person can also.
Yeah,
Uh,
external resources are already out there in the world. So, and most of those are free on YouTube and everything. You
yeah.
can scroll these videos out and you can learn about these topics. And these are few of the eventually important topics, I'll say.
And also, nowadays you get OS DBMS interview questions in a click. You can find it everywhere very easily. So there are specific questions only. It's a very vast domain, but the interview sector of DBMS and OS is really easy to handle. You can easily come up and you can easily get over with your topics pretty fast. Is project necessary during interview? Yeah, obviously it is, because they're going to ask for your projects. And if you are starting, you haven't started yet, I would recommend go for Flutter development, because that is catching the eyes of interviewers pretty fast nowadays. Can you tell what's your role in Java in your company? Can you tell it, Rubleen?
Uh, Role of Java in my company. Amazon is switching for automation, automating scripts, and they are preferring Java because that most of their softwares are built on Java, or if they built on some application, let's say, they prefer Java-based web applications using applets and all. JDK 8. I'll not go in much detail. So yeah, that's why they prefer Java.
Source for DBMS, Anay, you can get it anywhere. Just Google it out, you'll get it. Okay. And numerical from see, Pooja, if you come up and ask a specific topic, we won't be able to answer that, because it depends on
No,
company to
no.
company.
CPU scheduling numericals were asked in my
Acha, numericals
interview.
from. Okay, okay. I didn't realize that. Is
Yeah.
internship a must? I guess if you want to go. Like, I guess it is.
No, no,
If
I don't think in FANG an internship is a must.
it's
It's
not
just
about
that your
FANG, it's
resume
about,
should be,
yeah. See, it's about getting your resume strong. Because at the end of
yeah.
the day, when you're sitting for your fourth year placement, you should have a good resume. And to get a good resume, you need a good, amount of internships out there. How
What all
long will it?
certificates, Prabhat? Matlab, do you really think a company would ask you which certificates do you have in the interview round? Uh, it's just that your resume should stand out and it should have all the necessary details. I really don't think companies look out for the certifications or something.
This is a myth which has been put up in all the minds of first years and second years, that you really need a certificate for your resume, and the courses that they sell out is on the basis of that only, that we are going to give you a certificate. Companies there out there are giving out internships to people, and they say that we are going to give a certificate, but we are not going to provide a stipend. Okay, so people are running behind those certificates, and that's just a myth. That's what I keep telling people, that they're not ever asked. I was never asked for a single certificate of mine. Rubleen was never asked for the certificate, and
Yeah.
we,
Your
we got the
certifications of
internship.
internship completions are important if you have performed something out of it. It's just not key, come learn our course and we'll provide you certificate and you can show this to your interview that you have completed a project or something. Because at that time you're not, doing something that is uh, productive, or I'd say at an industry level. Like you cannot show that project out there to the interviewer and you can say that I completed this during an internship or something.
Yeah,
That's not a
right.
real time based project.
Correct. The value of a project that you actually make on your own will be more than the value of a project that you pay to a company and learn and then make it. Okay, so because that becomes very mainstream around the globe, because everybody starts paying and making that same project. So you're not doing anything
Yeah.
new. You're not doing anything different. Understand? What type of question interviewer asked from the project? Chinmay, I was asked about two projects. The Flutter project, they asked what all have you made, and in the React project that I showed, it was React only, right? Yeah, the React project that I showed, they asked the working of the project, and I told them that I used the API and I made a chatbot, etc., etc. So this was about the two projects. What did they ask you, Rubli, for the interviewer? What did the interviewer ask for the project?
What all tech stacks I've used in that project and what problem it solves, and just a short description about the project. That's all.
Correct, correct. I guess that's mainstream. Everybody asks the same
Yeah.
thing. They don't dive deep into the project much. Like they
It completely depends on the interviewer and the amount of time
yeah,
he or she has on hand. If they have an ample amount of time, they might ask you to share your screen and
yeah.
show the project.
This has happened with me, but it's bad. Can we get a
Yeah.
network engineering based profile in these companies if we have a hands-on practice in this field? Yeah, hands-on practice in this field
Obviously,
means,
like
yeah,
I am working as a support engineer intern here, and few they have hired people for system development engineers, and they've been hired data engineers. So they're hiring people for all these fields too. They're not just focusing on software developers. They're outgrowing in each and every field.
okay. What kind of project is valuable, for example? MD
A full
Mohammed,
stack application
yeah.
in whatever field you want, like either in Flutter, in React, or what all tech stack you want to choose. Even ML based projects are good enough. If yeah, your
Yeah, but
project
what
should be
we
something
would,
that
what,
is
yeah, go
yeah
on.
complete. Okay, your project should be something that you can show to the interviewer. Should not be like if she or him ask he, just show your project and you're like, oh, you have a very bad front end website for the ML model. So just make sure your front end part of the ML model is good too.
Okay. One thing which we would also recommend, try keeping three projects in your resume. The first project
Yeah.
should be a beginner to medium kind of a project wherein it looks beautiful and it has a good UI. The way I made a Flutter application with four different clones of four different social medias. The second should be a medium good looking project, and the third should be an advanced project solving a real life problem. So keep this in mind. Make three different projects. Just don't go with a single project out there.
Yeah.
What type of TBMS question can the interviewer ask? SK, just Google it out. You'll get a lot of questions.
Basically SQL queries
Yeah.
and
I was
yeah,
asked a lot of SQL
SQL queries.
queries. I was asked a
Yeah,
lot of SQL queries in my EY interview. Like, yes, they asked a lot of SQL. React Native will work apart Flutter. Yeah, you can use React Native. Flutter is a good thing. It's a thing which is in boom right now. Everybody likes it and everybody wants Flutter developers.
Flutter builds very good looking UI applications. So the user
It's
interface
perfect.
is, yeah,
It's epic. How long will it take a non tech person to learn DBMS? OS and
DBMS is
DBMS?
not that difficult. Yeah. And OS is a bit lengthy because it's all theory and you'll have to spend a lot of time on OS, but DBMS is not that difficult. You'll be able to cover it in 2 to 3 months.
Is there any alternative to web development based projects? Alternative? How would you get an alternative? Like you can go for mobile application development. What else can you do?
Or you can go for ML projects if you are good in Python.
Yeah, yeah. Also, guys, we are just 2 likes away from 100 likes. Okay, you can just hit the like button. Which database is must to get used to with it? It's nothing like that. You can go for anything which suits you. Web versus ML versus app dev. Which field should I choose for my project? Karan, if you're just starting from scratch, I
Yeah.
guess you should go for mobile application development because it's a little easier. And if you go for Flutter, it's beautiful. It builds up good applications and it's also required in the market a lot nowadays. So I guess you can go for that because even after Rubleen knew web dev, she has tried out Flutter. So you can also, go and have a look at Flutter as well because it's really nice. What do you say, Rubleen? Being a web developer, did you like Flutter more than web?
Flutter is a bit easier than WebDev. So if someone wants a kick out of programming, you might not get that there. But Flutter is absolutely stunning. It makes beautiful applications and
Okay.
using, I guess, very less amount of code than React and all other languages. So yeah.
So you're trying to
But
say
if you're
that,
going out with React to try Next.js, it is very easy than React. But yeah, you should know about React hooks and all so that you can easily switch to Next.js. But yeah, Next.js is comparatively very easy than React.
so if someone wants to start Next.js from scratch and he doesn't know React, can he do it?
I don't think so. You would require a few knowledge about React because uh, Next.js itself is a React framework. So
Okay.
once you master React, it's better to switch over Next.js because it is much easier than React. You don't, and it provides better uh, server-side rendering too, and it is most widely used for building single uh, websites, so single
Okay.
app-based.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
Understood. I got package of 6.5 as Salesforce developer and package of 4 in ATOS. Which one should I select? मैं होता, I'll be very honest, if I would have been at your position, I would have chosen 6.5. Simple. Like
I guess it
when
depends on what all benefits the company is giving
yeah.
you and what is your role in Salesforce. I don't know much about the company, so I'll not comment on that.
No, see, the point is if you are just a beginner, No
Yeah.
matter if it is Atos or any other company, you do not know anything about what's going to happen inside. When you
Hmm.
joined Amazon, you had zero idea on what is going to happen over there, right? And you went there and you got to know that, okay, this is vast
Yeah.
and we have to work a lot, right?
No,
So
the
this
thing
is,
is, it's Amazon. I'm in the company and I have work. So the initial trainings are very matlab, vast. So uh, I usually don't get time. You know, I work all day, all night, and just to complete my training is just for a
no,
few
no, that's what
days.
I'm saying. It's not about that. It's
Yeah,
about when you joined Amazon, being a college student, you never knew what's going to happen
yeah,
as a support engineer, what your work will be. Understand? When I
yeah,
joined EY, I didn't know what is my work as a data analyst.
yeah.
So no one knows. Okay. And
Hmm.
then you have to, no matter what company you select, you have already signed the offer letter. You have to start liking the job slowly
Yeah.
and steadily. So it's better, like everybody has their own preferences. I would choose the 6.5. Okay. Is AI ML used in companies? If it is used, how it is used, or it is hype about our, or it just hype about our project? Yeah, देखो, AI ML के companies is different, right? So Amazon might hire AI ML people for their, maybe for their voice assistants and all that. But
Yeah,
what
for
I,
Alexa UI or
yeah,
something, but I don't think so. I don't know anyone in the same field.
yeah.
So if you
So,
know
but there
someone,
are
let me know
different
on that.
companies, but there are different companies for the same. If you go for robotics, there are different companies which hire robotic engineers, okay, which
Yeah.
work on Arduino chips and all that. The people who work on Arduino and all, they are, required in the country.
Yeah,
But then,
actually, let's go for Tesla and all. They are hiring people from mechanical branch and
yeah,
people who are looking in, who are good in ML and all. So companies
correct.
like Tesla and all, and even companies who are building and were shifting all of their, automation part to electrical cars. And if you know, most of the, motorcycles and scooties are now being converted to electrical bikes. So you can go and you can find out jobs in this sector too.
Yeah. One more thing, guys. What I want to say is you can never ask somebody how much time it would take for you to complete a course. So the first course that I ever did, if you remember, it was, I guess, a 1.5 month course which I did in a week. The C++ course that I first did,
Yeah.
which I completed in a week with the assignments, and it was with the help of Rubleen only because at that time I did no programming. So this is what happens. If you work hard, if you keep working on it, you can complete things which are meant to be done in a month, in a week also. So it depends totally on you that how much time you take to complete a specific thing. Are there
Are there
jobs?
any jobs for mobile application developers and how much would be the package? If you know, Cred is hiring mobile application developers for 30 plus LPA package.
Yeah,
So
minimum 30
that
LPA दे रहे हैं वो.
it's not that ki mobile application developers don't land on good jobs. Yes, the opportunities are limited, but if you excel them, companies like Zeta, companies like Zomato and Swiggy, Flipkart, all of these are hiring for mobile application developers.
Mobile application is what I would say is not a very renowned field. Everybody thinks that the package that they give are really less. Like that's what my mom also told me that when I started doing Flutter, she was like, "I don't think you'll get a good package. You should switch. You should do something else. Do not go for this and all that." So everybody thinks that mobile application developers do not get a good job, but you would get a good job if you try and work hard.
Yeah. I just saw a job opening for Flutter, and I don't remember which company was that, but it was a good product-based company. Over LinkedIn, you can like just find out easily. I was just searching for the job, but I can't find the name of the company now.
Okay. What does OS DBMS matter in placement? यार कपिल ये तो अभी बता दिया first 20 minutes में. Roadmap to learn Flutter from scratch. Do one thing, search flutter.dev on Chrome, go to their website, you'll find a proper learning path. So you'll get a navigation bar that says learn. When you click on learn, you have three different sectors: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Go one by one and complete it, you'll be done. And keep building projects. I'm a college student. I have knowledge of Java. Can I start with Flutter? Yes, you can. I was a college student. I knew C++ and I started with Flutter. Which language is best for website? If you want to make one application that runs
Web
on
based
web,
applications, I guess.
no. One application that runs on web for Android and iOS, I guess you can make in
Hmm.
Flutter. So one more thing which you guys do not know, the Google Pay application that you guys use is made in Flutter. So that's how powerful Flutter is. It is managing the payment structure of, I guess, billions of people right now, and it's made in Flutter. शिवांग क्या इसके लिए तो प्लेसमेंट के लिए you can, this is, we are not going to talk about preparation, placement preparation over here, I mean, why people hate Java, Rubleen? Why do people hate Java?
I don't
I've
think
never.
people hate Java. I've never heard about people hating
Yeah,
Java. It might be because the syntax is a bit tricky and you have to write a lot in Java as compared to C++. And apart from that, I don't know why do people hate Java.
yeah. I've
This
also
is the
never heard
first time I'm
anybody hating.
listening to this that people hate Java. Okay.
I've also never heard it in my like
Yeah.
1.5 years of YouTube streaming. I know
Before I
Python.
started with Java, I was like very, even I was skeptical about it because the syntax is very different if we compare it with C++. Like you
Yeah,
have to
C++
write a lot
is
in,
nice. Okay,
yeah,
I
C++
don't say I
when
hate
there's one
Java, but
line, yeah, there's just
yeah,
one line to see out and you can simply print whatever you want, including, I guess, one header file. That would be enough,
yeah.
and a main function. That's all
You
you need
know,
in C++. But
in
in
Java,
Java,
you actually need to call out a scanner to take input, and that's irritating.
yeah,
यहाँ पे सिर्फ
you
cin
need
लिखो हो गया.
class for each and everything, even for running a Hello World program. So
Yeah, so
OS or DBMS, which is important, both are
both.
important, Shreyam, and it's it. I guess it's depend on what role you're applying to, but yeah, both are important. In initial rounds of the interview, if you sit for an online assessment round of the company, both would be equally, you would be judged on both of these skills.
Good evening, sir. I am in second year. What to do now? CP or data structure? Data structure plus lead code कर ले भाई. That is better. I would recommend go for data structure plus lead code क्योंकि that is going to get you a job. CP करोगे तो उसके बाद भी करना पड़ेगा data structure और lead code. You
I
know,
don't
you
think you
can
would
do.
start with CP before data structures.
Yeah, that's what. But DS plus lead code will get you a job without CP, but the CP won't get you a job without DS algo and lead
Yeah.
code. That's what I think.
Like you can do CP after or side by side with lead code, but start with data structures.
The side Agava, see, just take one language, learn it completely, do data structures in the specific language, and then go for lead code. That's all. Sir, tell me one thing. I hate web dev, but I love coding. I don't know what I will do in future. This is
Why
cute.
is web dev
Okay.
so necessary? You don't have to
Yeah,
go for
web dev
web
is
dev.
not so necessary. It's okay. Hate web dev. I also hate web dev. Okay, so I hate it from the core of my heart. That's how I tried streaming web development for a week, and I started hating streaming, so I left web development and I streamed something else. So that's how much I hate web dev. But ठीक है यार, मतलब guys, 5 more people and we'll get 100 people on the stream. Come on, hit the like button. We can hit 150 likes on the stream आराम से. सर आई एम फर्स्ट ईयर स्टूडेंट एंड आई लर्न सी लैंग्वेज पर लॉजिक बिल्ड नहीं होता. यार लॉजिक बिल्डिंग प्रैक्टिस लेता है. थोड़ा बहुत क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करो, लॉजिक बिल्ड हो जाएगा. आई मीन दैट कांट बी एबल टू आई मीन दैट कांट बी एबल टू फिगर आउट कि डीपी लग रही है. क्या बोल रहा है ये?
I don't know.
आई डेंट अंडरस्टैंड.
Did he
व्हाट
had a
टाइप ऑफ.
learned DS algo but not able to do graph DP problems? I meant that can't able to figure out कि DP लग रही है. I really don't know what he's trying
मेरे
to
को भी
say.
नहीं था. What type of technologies does one need to learn to break into quant career field? What's a quant career field? I've never heard of it. Have you heard of a
I
quant?
no.
I also haven't heard of quant career field. Yeah, abhi bhi, when we stream these topics of interview, I still feel that यार हमने मतलब अभी अभी बहुत कुछ बचा है. Like okay, we've come so far, but still there's a long way to go.
अरे it's for quantitative analysis.
Okay, ये भाई मेरे को नहीं पता.
Yeah, I mean
ये
वो data science वाला पार्ट ही है. It's
डेटा
like
एनालिसिस वाला ही है क्या?
हाँ
भाई एसक्यूएल
yeah.
पाइथन. ठीक है, एसक्यूएल
He's
पाइथन.
asking about what all tech stack you know.
So okay, he wants me to tell my tech stack.
As a data analyst and
Okay, as a data
interested
analyst,
in
I know
data
C++,
science, what all
I
is
know
tech stack you
Java, I know SQL, I know data structures and algo, I know Flutter and Dart. बस इतना याद है मेरे को. बट हाँ, इससे हो जाता है क्लियर. इससे ज्यादा सर लॉजिक क्लिक क्यों नहीं होता? सम टिप्स. यार देख, लॉजिक क्लिक होने के लिए ना प्रैक्टिस चाहिए होती है. ठीक है, और प्रैक्टिस करके ही फाइनेंशियल एनालिसिस. यस, आई एम डूइंग, आई एम हैंडलिंग द फाइनेंस ऑफ like the maximum big brands of India right now. So giving an insights, one company comes to our firm and we get approximately 150 million entries of their data. So 150 million entries को हमें एनालाइज करना पड़ता है. ठीक है, एंड वो यूजिंग पाइथन, डीबीएमएस, सॉरी यूजिंग एसक्यूएल, डीबीएमएस, इनसे हो जाता है. बट इंटरव्यू के लिए सी प्लस प्लस जावा सीख लेना. सी प्लस प्लस जावा में से एक, और एक वेब डेवलपमेंट या फ्लटर डेवलपमेंट कर लेना थोड़ा बहुत.
A video chat application, I guess is considered as a medium level or a minor project if in your, if in fourth year, most like people do show their video application as a minor project, but that is still not a good project.
क्या कहते हो जी कि ना जी?
Sorry?
Nothing. I was reading the chat only. I
Okay.
told all the tech stacks and Rishabh Soni says क्या कहते हो, चाहिए या ना चाहिए?
Okay.
यार I'll be
Ranchu
very
is
honest.
asking which company you are in. Whom are
I
you
am
asking?
in I am in EY Ernst and Young. It's one of the big four companies of India, one of the biggest four audit firms. She's in Amazon, one of the biggest four five product based companies. Fang है, सब जानते ही हैं. तो yeah.
Yeah.
हाँ
So
तो
Van is asking, is Flutter alone enough to build a good mobile application? And what all languages would you suggest before
no
going
no
to
no no
Flutter?
no. Flutter is completely enough. आई एम गुड यार यश मेहता, बहुत बढ़िया हूँ मैं. बस आज संडे है, वो आज फ्राइडे है, सैटरडे संडे आ गया, मैं और अच्छा हो गया हूँ. मेरे लिए अभी से संडे स्टार्ट हो गया है. तो 100 पीपल प्लस वॉचिंग यार, लाइक कर दो. हाँ, तो मैं ये कह रहा था कि आई हैव a lot of tech stacks out there, but सीन ये है कि वो टेक स्टैक इसलिए क्योंकि मैं एक यूट्यूब स्ट्रीमर हूँ. मैं यूट्यूब पे स्ट्रीम करता हूँ, इसलिए मेरे इतने टेक स्टैक है. मेरे पास इतने टेक स्टैक इसलिए नहीं है क्योंकि मैंने वो अपने लिए सीखे हैं. मैंने वो लोगों को पढ़ाने के लिए सीखे हैं. ठीक है, तो मैं लोगों को पढ़ाता हूँ, इसलिए मैंने सीखा और मैं पढ़ाता हूँ. ठीक है, तो यू कैन ऑल्सो कट शॉर्ट ऑन दीज टेक स्टैक्स. अब जैसे रुबलीन नोज जावा, शी ऑल्सो नोज सी प्लस प्लस द वे आई नो सी प्लस प्लस, बट ऑल्सो जावा भी आता है. समझ रहे हो? तो ये वाला सीन है. एंड देन शी नोज वेब डेव, आई नो फ्लटर. तो इक्वल ही है टेक स्टैक. बस ये है कि मेरे को थोड़ा ज्यादा मैंने इसलिए किया हुआ है क्योंकि मेरे को स्ट्रीम करना होता है. दैट्स ऑल. 3D गेम डिजाइन बहुत बढ़िया रहेगा भाई. 3D game design you can do on the software called as Unity. Unity पे बना
Yeah,
सकते हो.
Unity.
Unity बहुत बढ़िया है. Like my dad is a gamer. Like he builds games. He's a VFX director. So I know उन्होंने Unity पे बहुत सारे games बनाए. So that's why तुम बना सकते हो उसमें. Like बढ़िया चीज है वो.
Are there any Language requirements before going to Flutter? I don't think so, right?
No, 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 no. It's you can go from scratch. Is it free? यार ये नहीं पता मेरे को. मैंने कभी नहीं किया. मेरे को कुछ नहीं पता मतलब गेमिंग इंडस्ट्री के बारे में. मेरे को बस ये पता है कि मेरे डैड का करंट प्रोजेक्ट क्या होता है. बस इससे ऊपर मुझे गेम्स में कुछ व्हाट टू लर्न फॉर गेम डेवलपमेंट नहीं
C++
पता भाई.
is a must.
हाँ सी प्लस प्लस आना
Because,
चाहिए बट इसके अलावा
yeah,
अगर अगर मेरे डैड ये देख रहे होंगे तो उनको अच्छा ही लगेगा. बट मेरे को नहीं पता गेम डेवलपमेंट में क्या चाहिए होता है और मैंने उनसे कभी पूछा भी नहीं. मैंने जो जो नाम सुने मैं बताया तो यूनिटी है, 3D मैक्स करके कुछ होता है, फिर अनरियल इंजन होता है. ये सब पता है
yeah.
मेरे को बट इससे ज्यादा मेरे को सिर्फ सॉफ्टवेयर के नाम पता है, उससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं पता. I'm a गेम प्रोग्राम बहुत बढ़िया यार, बनाओ गेम बढ़िया बढ़िया हमें भेजना. प्रवीण यस प्रोजेक्ट्स आर नेसेसरी, वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस दैट. 126 पीपल वाचिंग है, लाइक करो, 200 लाइक हो जाने चाहिए अभी तक तो. हैव यू एवर मेड अ प्रोजेक्ट इन C++, Rubleen?
I did in class 12th. It was like
नहीं नहीं
file-based
वो वाला तो
application.
वो सबने बनाया है. गुड वन लाइक इन
Yeah.
कॉलेज वो तो आईपी सब्जेक्ट होता है वो
No, I didn't
11
use
12
C++
में.
for project.
ओके.
Yeah, but my 12th project had graphics too. I don't think
My
people
12th
did it.
project also had graphics and I made it in Java, and I also used SQL in it. ठीक है.
Did you made it?
Yeah, मतलब my elder brother had made it in his 12th and then I used the same
See,
one. So, but still,
that's the difference. Okay.
how many
You have
days to
to
learn
remember it.
in programming language? C++ सीखने में 15 दिन से ऊपर नहीं लगते. 15 दिन में एकदम फटाफट सीखी जाती है. 15 days max. What to prepare most for college placements? C++ or Java, DS, Algo, lead code. फिर OS DBMS networking और support engineer type कुछ जा रहे हो तो.
Best platform for problem solving, GFG or LeetCode. See, LeetCode will not be able to access all the problems for free. So we prefer
हाँ ये है.
GFG because all the problems are free on GFG and you can search each and every problem using the company tag. So it's easy.
Where to learn OS and DBMS? by YouTube. इतना बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म है, कहीं से भी सीखो. ठीक है.
Kabir,
आज
they
की डेट में
suggested to talk in English because they're saying ki most of them are like, some of them are
ओके ओके आई
non
एम सो सॉरी सॉरी
Hindi
सॉरी
viewers.
सॉरी यार. बिग फैन चल रहे. थैंक यू सो मच. What is lead code? Lead code is a platform for problem solving. You can Google it out. It's a website. 15 days or 3 plus. नहीं. Runtime terror, you can do it in 15 days very, very easily. I did it in 1 week. You can do it in 15. Now I'm in third years. Yeah, no. C++. Should I learn Java? नहीं. Bhai, if you're done with the C++, do not go for Java.
And for dynamic programming, guys, the best source is to practice all of the questions. You have to solve these questions. You have to make sure the logic of these questions is pretty clear. Someone is whatever question in deep you're solving, there would be number of wheres for each and every element to move to, and you need to be clear key what algorithm you're using, why you're using, and yeah. So DP may practice enough and you'll be good to go.
Mohammed Harris, you can get all the SQL queries pretty easily. Do you know what is an algo visualizer project?
Yeah, I guess
I
it
have.
is a
Let
good
me just
project.
Google it. What is it all about?
I have made a chart app using Stack. Is it enough for project? Yes, Tejas, that's good enough. The Stack
Okay, yeah.
applications mean implemented both front end and the back end part. So yeah, that's pretty good. Jahan, project does make a better impact if you have that in your resume. So okay, so the chat is overflowing again. In
Yeah,
big
this is
depth
what
of
happens.
design,
सौ से ऊपर
like
watching जाती एकदम.
yeah,
It just goes up. ऐसे रुकता ही नहीं है chat.
Amazon will interview or ask or check for say non-functional requirements, etc. or having a good web app. Okay, yes, please do not spam the chat.
हाँ यश spam
It's
मत कर यार.
good.
Because of your chat, तीन चार लोगों की चैट ऊपर चली जाती है, मत करो, स्पैम मत करो. What career
Oh,
I can break into with only strong Python skills? भाई
ML or AI
MLAI से
and
ऊपर कुछ नहीं होगा.
automation में whatever field is available.
हाँ, that's all. Can a mathematics student go for MCA? यार ऐसे काउंसलिंग करने थोड़ा ना बैठे हम, मतलब ये BCA MCA इन सब का नहीं पता है. OS DBMS का क्वेश्चन पूछ लो. Difference between Flutter and Kotlin, which one should I choose and why? Kunal, Flutter will help you make applications for iOS, Apple, I mean iOS, Android and web. Kotlin, Java Kotlin से सिर्फ Android बना पाओगे. And then Flutter is easier, it makes beautiful UIs and it is easy to understand. तो बहुत आराम से सीख सकते हो. That's why you should go for Flutter. डीएस के लिए आई कोड इन सी प्लस प्लस, शी कोड्स इन जावा, हम दोनों कर लेते हैं. तो इट टोटली
It
डिपेंड्स
depends
ऑन यू,
on
दोनों
which
ट्राई कर लो.
company you're working on.
या इज 300 to 400 quality questions are enough for cracking Amazon? Rubleen has cracked
Yes.
Amazon in 150 questions. I have cracked EY in 127 questions. तो तुम समझ सकते हो.
Guys, it's not like कि अगर आपके पास tags हैं, if you have tags of 500 or 600 questions, it's mandatory that Amazon will take you. It depends
हाँ
on how
वो
you perform in that interview.
they
I
don't
have
they don't
people,
ever ask you कि भाई कितने
yeah,
क्वेश्चन
I
करे,
have
वो
people
टाटा
who've
बाय बाय करके.
applied on the same profiles. They had cleared almost 600 to 700 questions. It depends on how you perform in the interview, not how many questions you have cleared in Lead Code or some other coding platform.
क्वेश्चन काउंट बढ़ाने से अच्छा लॉजिक बिल्डिंग बढ़ाओ.
Yeah.
More than increasing the question count, you should increase your logical understanding of the problems. That is going to get you a better job. Which language should I know
And
first depends totally on you.
Hansika is asking, okay, the chat above. Yeah, from where to practice OS DBMS questions for FANG. You would get these resources easily available out there on the internet. You just have to do a quick Google search. And how many percentage of OS questions are asked in interviews or technical rounds? Mm, for me, there were equal amount of questions from OS, DBMS, and as I said earlier in the beginning of the stream, there were 5 sections in Amazon. So the questions were from OS, DBMS, basic computers, networking, and the classic DSA technical part. So each of those had equal number of questions.
मेरा वाला 60-50 था. 60% ऑफ SQL एंड ऑल एंड 40% टेक था. आई गेस 60-40 या 70-30 भी कर सकते हैं, इतना ज्यादा SQL पूछा था.
No, Edward, I'm from a tier 3 college. And Kabir, I guess, is from a tier 2 college. So yeah,
Yeah, I'm from a tier
we're
2.
not from tier 1 colleges.
We both are from the different colleges, okay? So this is also
Yeah,
a very big myth we have, which we haven't cleared yet.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, there are channels out there which are specific for OS and DBMS. You can go with them.
Okay. CTC of a data analyst at EY depends on what post you're going for. If you're going for an intern, it's different. If you're going for a full time, it's different. Okay. So one more thing, guys. We have 88 people watching. We had planned a stream, but now I want to ask you guys something. Do you want a stream on interview experience as a data analyst, or you want a stream on a day in a life of a data analyst? Because I saw a stream on this channel that was done saying a day in a life of a data engineer. So do you want to stream on how the interview experience was, or do you want to stream on how what I do all day being a data analyst? So you can just tell it in the chat and then we'll wrap up the stream.
Both interview, day in a life, data analyst interview, there will be
I guess
different, yeah.
different preference. I guess we'll do one thing. We'll do
Mm.
day in a life and we'll include
The interview
interview.
part in that only, yeah.
Yeah. We'll do it on 30th, okay? Day after tomorrow, we'll come live again. ठीक है चलो let's do one thing guys we'll wrap up now and we'll come back on 30th with a day in a life of a data analyst and we'll tell you everything about it and that is going to be hosted by Rubleen so you have to wait for one more day and day after tomorrow we'll have the last stream of this month for January and we'll see you guys on 30th thank you so much for joining in guys hit the like button अच्छा एक बार like कर दो 180 likes हो जाएंगे ठीक है hit the like button come on hit the like button come on jaldi se like kar do and then we can wrap up okay 175 likes thank you so much guys and we'll see you guys tomorrow no not tomorrow day
Bye.
after tomorrow
Yeah, day after tomorrow.
okay and thank you have a good weekend guys see you guys on Sunday bye bye take care and have a nice day
Bye everyone. Bye.
bye bye